am hearing what God cannot do does not exist. And this is coming from people who are congratulating David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, a singer in Nigeria, Afro singer in Nigeria. For some time now, he has been on social media for a lot of dragging, a lot of terrible things some people might say. This young man has chosen a life and is living the life and the consequences of it. A lady dragged him, another one dragged him, all of them dragging him on being pregnant. One said in France said she lost her pregnancy. The other one in the US claimed that she's still pregnant, and she has been on social media and she has been saying a lot of things. Well, Chioma, who is at the center of everything, seems to be happy at this time, at least a little bit happy. There is congratulations pouring to Chioma at this time as a result of the birthing of a baby boy. Chioma lost a boy. In fact, it's something that is emotional to a lot of people. The little boy called it fine. He passed away in a gruesome way. It was an accident, whatever it is, but it passed away. And there are people who dug deep into it and they said, oh, there is something that has to do with some women that caused the passing away of that boy. At the end of the day, the culture in the southeast of Nigeria, where Chioma is from, is that you cannot lay claim to a child that a woman bore for you without you getting married to that woman. You have to do the traditional rite and all of that. So David Adeleke had no choice. He had to marry Chioma so as to have that boy to bury his corpse, just to have the corpse to bury. So he did all of that. Some say, no, it's not true. It's not this. Well, that is the truth. If he wanted to marry Chioma, he would have married Chioma a long time. Is it money that is the problem? No. So what is it that he needed? How quick and how fast? After all the assurance, music and all of that, how come he didn't marry him or marry her all those wives? So let us not fool ourselves. They did assurance video. They did some other videos where they did what they call mock marriage. Why then didn't the marriage come in reality? Not until after the passing away of the little boy. And the marriage was low-key. Nobody has videos and pictures of one extravagant traditional marriage. No. Just imagine. Until date, they've not even done the big one for people to see. So he did it under duress. I've said it several times. Some people who are deep know what I'm talking about. But some will choose not to be deep. Will say, no, it's not true. He wanted her. I'm like, well, that's that. But now there is a good news. The good news is the birthing of a baby boy by Chioma after the passing away of a fine, which is a good thing, because from the way I'm saying things, from the look of things, and from certain culture also, you see, children are very important. Children are very important. If you're a woman, either you are married or you're not married, whatever it is, once you have a child for a woman, you are as equal as the other woman. That's just what it is. You are as equal as the other woman, regardless of if you have been married traditionally or whatever. And now David Adeleke has made it clear to people that he is a man who would like to enjoy this and enjoy that, and that he has a kind of job. That is his excuse. He said he has a job and that job takes him from here and there. Whenever he goes, he needs to have his things. He's not going to be moving around with Chioma from one show to the other. He's not going to do that. He's going to, collabo any woman that he finds wherever it is that appeals to him. And he knows how to go about it. He knows how to go about getting this women. So it's just something that Chioma has to live with. She knows already what she is dealing with. So she has to deal with it. But this, like I said, is a good news for Chioma. It's a good news. At least that boy will bring her some form of calmness. That boy will bring her some form of I am there, I'm back online, because it's a stiff competition. If you look at the other women that David Adeleke had children for David Adeleke, and other women that might come up later, if you look at them and look at Chioma, you cannot say Chioma is more prettier than them, unless you want to fool yourself. Every woman has one thing or the other that appeals to a man in them, and David Adeleke is a man who likes multiple, appeal. There are a lot of things, so he's not going to just stick to Chioma, even though some are wishing him to. But nobody can control or command or tell him how to live his life or whatever. Telling him he has to stick to one woman and do all of those things. Nobody can say that to him. He has already chosen a pathway, and it is he himself that will decide on what to do at Just imagine. You can't tell him what to do. A guy that, got access to money at a very tender age and is in charge of what he does. He has chosen his pathway. Like, you know what? I'm going to have multiple children for multiple women, either one or two, depending. And from what we are saying, majority of them are having just one. He's just littering it like that. So that's it. That's just what it is. But I'm so happy for Chioma. I'm happy for Chioma that finally, at least, she is able to return back Ifeanyi that left. And with this, she will be able to stand her ground firm. Just imagine how she felt back then with the passing away of that boy. It made her look like she just came for nothing. Like she just came into the life of David Adeleke for nothing. That's just it. That's just it. So Chioma needs to have what they call long suffering. That is the only way she can, position herself in that. Because David Adeleke is not finished. Davido is not finished. No. Davido is not finished. Another woman is going to have again. Another woman is going to have again. That's the journey of this young man. Maybe this time around he's going to keep it on a low key. But then which woman will accept to have a child for David Adeleke and decide to keep quiet? Unless the lady aborts the child, according to what Anita, based in the United States, said, that there are some women that got pregnant for him that agreed to get rid of the child. That she is not that kind of woman and that she's not going to be coerced into this. And we saw chat and from relatives, cousin of David Adeleke in the US, trying to coerce, trying to speak to the lady to get rid of the child. But when she said no, they said, okay, it's okay. No problem, give her to the child. Once we find out that the child is an Adeleke, we'll do the needful. Why? Because money is not the problem. Money is not the problem. So that's just what it is. So congratulations once again to Chioma. Congratulations to her for this one. A big congratulations to her. I'm very happy for her. At least all of the sacrifice and all of the pain and those things that could be popping up into our mind, like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know if I'm going to have another child again. I don't know if David Adeleke will just one day will have a problem and will just break up, and there will be nothing. There will be nothing. There will be nothing. Like I've always asked people, I said, if Davido was not Davido, and when I mean Davido, I mean financially, if he's not there, do you think Chioma would have waited and stood through all of these things that David Adeleke is doing from one person to the other? And moreover, there were people before her, and there are people during the time she came, and there is going to be more after this marriage, or after the marriage or the child or whatever. There is still going to be more. So she is ready for it. And I think she's in a better chance having a child to fight all odds. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this. I'm saying congratulations to her once again. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Not even for Davido. I'm not congratulating Davido. I'm congratulating Chioma because it is not easy. Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.